Twitch strikes again, or in Snuffy case, Twitch bans. As this raccoon VTuber debuts their latest form, with their new model R done by Nanoless, who had the honor to give birth to Smilfy 2.0, comparing the designs of both Smilfs shown here. With live 2D rigging done by Kevin, many have rejoiced in this new model, except for Twitch themselves. With this new look causing Snuffy to be banned, many reactions confused, wishing for the return of their raccoon VTuber, with some commenting on discourse between the standards of IRL live streamers versus VTubers, but many agreeing to free Snuffy, saying she doesn't deserve this. Though don't be alarmed, because in less than 48 hours gone by, Snuffy is free from her solitary confinement. And for more indie news, we have Honey Goblin, who has recently reached over 100,000 followers on Twitter, receiving lots of congratulatory fan art, with Honey drawing a thank you art, and also receiving this illustration for Goblin Week by Bandlebra. Modest Narcissist brings attention to all VTuber enjoyers, claiming by order of the VTuber Gatekeeping Authority, you are now required to register your favorite VTuber or Oshi using this form below. With those very impressed by this form, as oh my gosh, it even has a watermark. Kerimara, Flamingo VTuber, asking if she is your Oshi, following the trend of VTuber versus species, noting that flamingos can indeed be red and not just pink. Kerimara and Naomi Cello will be hosting the second annual karaoke concert, asking everyone who are you most excited to see and who's someone new you haven't seen before. This being the same 3D concert announced by Pia P and has a queue of variously talented VTubers. Voice actress CottontailVA is offering to hold your boba balls free of charge, while also receiving a love proclamation from Freem, followed by barking. Though that's not all, as Cottontail would announce that she'll be in person at Anime North, but also making a guest appearance, doing a meet and greet, and selling merch. And speaking of merch, we have Milky Ways, who currently is on vacation, but is also in collaboration with printed merchandise from Streamily, where Milky will be signing live on April 29th. 52Hz Whale Bow releases the launch of her very first album, while also allowing signed copies to be ordered as well starting April 14th, as Bao admits that she is positively shaking. VTuber from the skies above, we have Stellaria, who currently is in Spain without the A and as a banana, as Elia would hold a mini debut, preparing a letter for all her viewers who would come to watch, thanking everyone from the bottom of her heart, as this VTuber has debuted not as a banana, but an extremely cute girl. I feel deceived. But you're cute, so I shall love you. And loved she is, as her fans would dedicate writing individual letters to Elia in response to her I Have a Letter for You debut. Tweeting, I'm speechless, there's no way I can describe my feelings as I read through all of these, how much I cried and how much this means to me. I've been thinking for hours and hours how to respond, but written words aren't enough. So I will respond properly to this Friday stream. Daisuki-dayo. Mozumu PT. Thanks everyone for over 3,000 subscribers, saying I can't thank you enough. We're barreling ahead at speeds I didn't know were possible. We're also receiving this fan art from Ogla. We also have Cosmic Dragon Girl Vienna, who is absolutely astounded that her viewers would be watching her on a Game Boy, specifically decked out to be a Game Boy Cosmic. Vienna not only announces her new spring look to come April 30th, but also a little announcement in the Spring Dragon event with merchandise as well, showcasing a little graphic with price sheets, saying I tried super hard to keep prices low for y'all because I just wanted you to have the Drago stuff of your dreams. And speaking of Drago stuff, Vienna tests your will of loyalty, giving you the option to push this little guy down the stairs. Eevie Envy releases a company-wide announcement regarding their debut, with lore animation illustrated by Shadow of a Cat and animated by Clay Alien. Eevie has been working hard, dropping little teases, having now finally debuted their full model, giving special thanks to everyone coming to the debut, along with her rigger and model artist. That is, as Eevie would also receive commissioned fan art, 100% Taskari. Dragon VTuber Mugi releases her Mugi April Fool's collection, saying for the first time and last time ever, I'm releasing a Daki and Oppai mousepad, which could not have come at a better time, as Mugi Mart is also celebrating over 1,000 followers on Twitter Twitter, and until April 28th, is having all stock items in store for 10% off. That is, as Mookie Mart also announces they're looking for content creators to make plushies with, as Mookie, who runs Mookie Mart, goes out to say, "I love making my plushies so much, I want to do a few more with more designs. If you'd like to see a creator plushified, you should go vouch for them." Once again highlighting by asking you to take a look at this little guy. And now with more VTuber news, we turn to Cody.
Hi yo! To start today's news, we have an update on the Opera GX story we ran last episode, where the browser for gamers had announced auditions for their very own VTuber, but was met with criticism due to some text mentioning that they're looking for people aged 20 to 30. Opera GX have now released an official FAQ, which talks about many things such as how you'll get paid. In this case, they say you'll be paid a competitive full-time salary, and for donations, they're thinking of taking a 50% split. Half of them will go to you, and the other half will go to them commissioning more artists and assets for Ouro. If you're wondering if you'll have creative control, they go on to say they are giving complete creative control to you and let you decide how to shape Ouro. If you draw, great. Ouro can go in the direction of an artist. If you like VR games, nice. They'll set you up with VR hardware. They won't restrict your behavior as long as you keep it within basic guidelines. If you're wondering if you have to stop your previous VTuber activities, Ouro have said, "We feel like streaming on multiple channels would be very tiring for you, and it could also affect your content as Ouro. So it's preferred that you focus on Ouro, but this is open for discussion." And addressing the matter of age, Opera GX have gone on to say, as long as you are over the age of 18, you can be Ouro. There were some complaints about the applications limiting the applicants to a specific age range. However, that is false. We simply imagine Ouro as a young adult, and if you have a voice that matches that pitch, you are more than welcome to apply. This goes for everyone regardless of gender identity. And if you're looking for older VTubers, we can point you in the direction of the Meta Grandmas, a VTuber group made entirely of grandmas with younger looking models. Hiroko is an 85-year-old Obasan and the first member of the group, with 4 of them in total making up the Meta Grandmas. In other news, we visit Kson, or should I say she's visiting us Brits, as she tweets, "Flying to the UK for the first time in my life, yo," and has experienced the unthinkable, saying, "Oh my god, British food is actually super good." Also posting an image of what looks like an English breakfast. But as a Brit, I can tell you this is one of the saddest English breakfasts I've ever seen. It's missing at least 3 more bacon rashers, 2 sausages, toast, and why are there so many mushrooms? Moving on to Hololive English news, we check up on the rapping reaper Callie, who recently announced she would be going on a hiatus, and as of April 14th has done a complete turnaround and decided not to go on a break, stating the problem is finding a balance in life, and streaming is part of that life. So instead of a 1-month hiatus, there will just be days where she doesn't stream. She goes on to say she's working on the next big project and some secret projects that are out of this world. This as she has also been featured in the GQ Japan magazine as one of the 11 Gen Z artists changing the J-pop scene. Next, we visit the Time Warden Kronii, who's had a little touch-up with some Kira Kira eyes and additional assets. No, not those assets, but the assets in the form of her arms. Wada, who was responsible for the new assets, said, "I drew lots for Kronii, like her hands, eyes, and happiness." Next up, we take a look at the rat, Hakos Bealz, who is revealing a brand new outfit this weekend, asking fans to send their predictions using the hashtag DripTaro. Bae is continuing her new series where she challenges HoloPro members to try Vegemite. Gross. The first guests were Roboko, Miko, Subaru, and Botan, with her newest victims being Flare, Watame, and Polka. Lastly, in Hololive English news, we turn to IRyS, who is collabing with the gacha rhythm game Bang Dream Girls Band Party. Her original song, See the World, will be added to the game on April 15th and will be available until May the 5th. In Hololive Japan news, we revisit Usada Pekora, who was recently named the most watched female streamer across YouTube and Twitch for gaming, but has received some backlash from the audience outside of VTubing. Coincidentally, she has also had her account flagged as inappropriate, and as a result was pointing everyone to her alt account, Uraka Peko, saying, "I've been shadow banned, so I'll be tweeting here for a while." But at the time of this recording, her account has been reinstated. Other members have made alt accounts too, such as the snow elf Yukihana Lamy, who's conveniently named her account Yukihana Whammy, and tweeted, "This is Lamy's account for daily life. I tweet a lot, so watch out for notifications." In other news, we take a look at the dog VTuber Inugami Korone, who celebrated her 4th anniversary live with a 3D concert, and opened by stepping on Listener-san, where Fua Fua captured the moment with some artwork. Korone sang loads of retro songs and even brought on Tarai Sao, the singer who sang the opening of the 1980s anime Space Runaway Ideon. Tarai Sao went on to tweet congratulations to Korone, saying, "I'm grateful to Inugami-san for reviving the Showa masterpieces." Debu of Nijisanji also made a guest appearance to sing a duet. Pirate Captain Hosho Marine also made an appearance, keeping with the Showa theme. This as Kanauru captured Marine trying to hold on to her youth. Korone released some merch for her anniversary, as well as a brand new original song, Wonky Monkey. In music news, we take a look at Blue Journey, the new music project from Hololive. The project is described as displaying not only each talent's dazzling side, but the emotions everyone wants to keep hidden, the kind that makes anyone want to scream their hearts out, and by expressing these feelings in musical and worldview form, they hope they will put a new kind of smile on people's faces. There are 23 talent involved with the project, with the first digital single going live on April 17th. Subaru, who is one of the talent involved in the project, went on to tweet, "This surprised me, as it created the brightest Subaru, as well as revealed the Subaru with a dark past." In more music news, Holo Gen 5's Momosuzu Nene has released a cover of Tokyo Shandy Rendezvous. She also received a feature on the official YouTube Japan account, tweeting, "Thank you for posting." Also releasing new music is Hoshimachi Suisei, who is appearing on NHK Radio this weekend and has teamed up with Canaria to sing Requiem. Canaria went on to tweet, "Suisei is the vocalist, the illustration was drawn by Lam, and Canaria also sings a little." Lastly, I want to say thank you to Kana Fuyuko, who's turned our little Dee-Coder mascot into a 3D model complete with 4 expressions. And thank you Yume Dreamboat for being the illustrator behind the design. But that's everything from me. Back over to you, lady.
Thanks, Cody. And now with more VTuber agency news, we turn to Heidi.
Hi everyone! Starting off, we take a look at Japan's Pacific Racing Team, who brought to us last year their collaboration with Hololive, as they now give us another collaboration with VTuber agency VSPO, with their goal of continuing to popularize motorsport, especially in time for Japan's upcoming premier car race, Super GT. The Pacific Racing Team's GT300 class car this year will have this design featuring the 6 representative VSPO talents, beautifully illustrated by Minori Chigusa to cheer the racing team on. This collaboration also means exclusive merchandise featuring the VSPO talents, where fans and supporters can help sponsor the project, with the team providing 3 different types of personal sponsorships for those to choose from, starting with the casual support course, the collaboration goods course that features different price points depending on your preferred or desired amount, and the recommended course, where you can pick up Oshi-specific collab merchandise and goods. The application period to purchase these goods run from now until May 7th, occurring alongside the beginning of the team's racing schedule for the Super GT race. So be sure to check the project out and help cheer on the team. Moving on, we check in with Idol Ian's Rin Penrose, who earlier this month reached 200k subscribers on her YouTube channel, and now brings to Twitter a message to YouTube reading, "Dear YouTube, where is my plaque?" From Rin, who is waiting for the plaque. The talent clarifying that the plaque wasn't late to be delivered, but rather pointing out the talent's own impatience on her part, though we all appreciate the ability to take matters into your own hands, which is exactly what Rin had done in one of her recent streams, as her desire for her own Wikipedia page came to fruition as she made it herself, showing off here the results of said productive stream, and also pointing out the guy who tried updating her virtual YouTuber wiki page as well, with the page reading, "Help, I did this as a joke, how do I undo and go back to the previous version?" But all in all, the stream showed to be very fun and eventful, though fellow Idol Ian talent Riro Ron seems to have encountered problems regarding her streams, as she announces her streams this week have been cancelled due to tech issues with her laptop, and also considering Twitter Spaces in the meantime. Though the many issues with Riro's laptop started off with this first tweet here, with the talent stating she spilled water on her laptop and it died, canceling the stream for that day, and later leading up to the cancellation of her streams for the rest of the week, taking it as a sign that life may just really want her to get that new PC, and also literally taking her laptop to get it checked out. But laptop issues aside, Riro still hoped to give us a surprise in the meantime. That surprise being her English song cover of Take Meds and Go to Sleep, out now on our YouTube channel. So be sure to give it a listen, as we all hope for the best for Riro's tech issues. And that's all for me. Back to you, lady.
Thanks, Heidi. And that's all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.